So as I'm walking the dog, I stopped right here where there was like they were laying tar or something, and I had like loose gold and crystals, and I put it there just like to higher the frequency of the earth, you know, around this area. And then I'm walking by and I look over, and I swear to you, these rocks have faces and are looking back at me, and I'm like, there's no way. And they all weren't right here in a row, but one was like over here. They were in different places, but like I looked and I just kept seeing them, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I grabbed them and I put them all in the front right here, so that way when I stand in the spot, I'll see them. But do these not look like faces? Now he does not look happy right there. This one was the first one I see, in the middle one. And look at this one. This one looks like it's carved. And then I found one that looked like a skull the other day. It looked exactly like a skull. But as I'm like getting all excited and grabbing them to put them together, like I have a flashback of when I was like real little, and I remember being like, just get me a pile of rocks. I don't need any toys. Just get me a big pile of rocks like this, and I would be in heaven all day. I feel like I'd be stuck. The dogs are like, okay, this is getting ridiculous. But and then as I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is exciting, because this is proof of how like the earth is hiring in frequency, and the because rocks are alive, the trees are alive, everything, plants, animals, minerals, crystals, they all hold consciousness. So and a lot of people, when they do hallucinogenics and go to, they see, I guess, trees more personally, I guess you could say, as like more, not a person, because they're not a person, they're a tree, they're a rock. But when you look, it has a face, but not a human face. It just has, you could tell it's looking back at you. Look, you can't deny that. Look at that. And it's magical. It's amazing. It's proof that, like I said, that everything is on the right track here. It cycles anyways, but it is the golden age, and everyone, as our frequency higher, the earth's frequency higher, and as it higher, ours higher. We're all one. If you follow the Schumann resonance, which is the earth's vibration, which is usually I think 7.83 hertz. I may be off a little bit on that. I'm not positive, but and it's been way higher in the last basically year, because the earth's vibration is hiring, as are ours. And as are the rocks, as are the trees, as are the animals, the minerals. It's all octaves. We're all just hiring up to a higher octave. And this is just proof of that. Come on. And this was just one walk. I was just walking by, and I wasn't looking for them. They literally popped out right in my face, and it was like, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I start looking, and all of a sudden there's this one and that one. And I was like, oh my God, it's just so amazing. So I just wanted to get this on video real quick, just to document it and share it. And it seems like I should video. I swear, I should put a camera on my head, one of those GoPros, and just wear it like every day when I walk the dog, because it is just so magical. It's so magical, and just like synchronicities and things like this. The impossible to most is my everyday life, and not all of it is to share, I'm sure, but I feel like a lot of it is, because we're at the point where we all need to get together as a community and start sharing what we know. So that's the only way. It's the only way we're going to be able to help awaken the masses. And back in the day, years and years and years ago, this was all not this, but like esoteric kind of theosophy and stuff. It was more mystery schools, and everything, all that. Because if you said this stuff, there wasn't a YouTube. If you said it, they were killing you, so basically, or depending on what era and what year it was, they would lock you up in crazy homes, kill you. I mean, whatever they needed to shut down and shut up the masses. But now is the time that we are able to mainly, I mean, there is, of course, gonna be some blocks in the road, on the way, but it's not like it used to be. And now is the time to kind of share, because different things we say, different things like this that we don't even realize may have codes in them that will awaken someone who's watching this. It could be anything, a word, anything that can, my intention, their attention, to help wake something within them. So let me get off here because the dog's like, all right, shut up. All right, signing off. And I'm gonna leave my little rock people here and I'll come check on them. So cool. Let's see, get up one by one. This one looks like carved. He looks like ancient, right? He looks like he's back from like I don't even know, like the Egyptian, like the way the mouth is kind of, oh my God, shut up. Do you know what movie I just freaking watched the other day, which I just was telling Ricky that I was watching when my pop died when I was 13, which was on 9/9/99. He died September 9th, 1999. My birthday was on September 4th, and I turned 13. And he was like I grew up with him. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that. But anyways, I was supposed to watch The Man in the Iron Mask, the movie with the Three Musketeers basically in it, Leonardo DiCaprio, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so does that not look like the Iron Mask? I mean, I drew it. I have it at home. When I get home, I have pictures of it. I actually drew it. So anyways, it was on TV, and I was like, oh my God, I never watched the end of it because my pop died. We got the phone call, and then it was like, it was almost like everything from before then got kind of like erased, like some of it. It's really weird because I'm coming to like full circle right now. I'm kind of coming back to that time and remembering a lot. But wow, that's just see I'm telling you, magical. I'm so glad that I'm recording this, because usually this stuff happens all the time where I'm like, oh, because I don't realize things until like takes a minute sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I mean, look at that. That's exactly what it looks like. I can't wait to I'm gonna have to add it somehow. I have to figure out how to make these videos and stuff so I can show you guys the picture and all that. And there's this one. He reminds me of just like a little cloud, or I don't even know, just so happy. This one does not seem too happy. Maybe that's just how it looks. And yeah, so cool. I hear a woodpecker. All right, well, I'm sending out love and light and healing energy, if it's in your highest and best good